Good morning. It is September the 1st, and I'm just headed downtown again. Sorry it's not more exciting today, but that's the way it is. Didn't walk at all yesterday because I got wrapped up doing publishing stuff, grant application actually. But here I am, heading off. Smoky. It's about 21 degrees, so pleasant at the moment. It's going to be very hot tomorrow, 34 they're saying. Tomorrow, and then cooling off a bit on Sunday again in time for the big Labor Day Classic between the Saskatchewan Roughriders and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. We'll be at that on Sunday afternoon. But now I am here. I've already done a podcast interview this morning with an author from Virginia, Omari Richards, whose first novel is a very long first novel, recently came out. And he was interesting to chat with. And today I'm switching over and putting on my editing hat because I still have to finish that grant application, but I have a little more time, so I'm going to do some of the editing that desperately needs to be done. Oh, I already designed a cover this morning, so for a book that's coming out through my Endless Sky Books. Well, I redesigned. The design was there and I just tweaked it for book called Loggerheads, which is a logger's memoir, what was called the War in the Woods, back in the late 90s on the Vancouver Island with environmentalists, protesters trying to stop logging. This is from the logger's perspective. It's been 30 years, so timely. That's in the Sky book, so oh, there's a squirrel. Squirrel! Running around on the rocks there. But that one's there's a bit of a rush on that, so it'll be out in October, believe it or not. So I need to get it edited. There's some sort of equipment ahead of us there, just around the corner. I mainly crossed over here to avoid running into those three people walking the other way. So now I'll cross back again. So it is a long weekend, whatever that means. It doesn't mean much for me. So I have to work some every day. Good morning, Monica. I'm heading to the coffee shop to write, and then lunch downtown to write, and edit actually, and other things I need doing. You can probably see the little bit of haze in the air from the smoke from the forest fires somewhere to our north and west, I would imagine. I hear a saw. I don't know what this piece of equipment is sitting here for, but there it is. It's a front-end loader thing of some sort. And they're doing something over here with scaffolding, so roof work maybe? Some sort of repair, I would think, on the corner of the building thing. I think I'll wait for this light since traffic is moving there now. It probably won't be too long a wait. Also, it's shadier on the other side of the street. You should be able to see the haze from the smoke. Normally clearer than this. That's where we're headed, downtown, right? The Edward Tower there actually is where we're headed. It's the white one there. That's where Brewed Awakening is, the coffee shop I'm going to today. I walked up College Avenue the last couple of times, so I think I'll go to my left today. Also, it's shadier on this side of the street, under these buildings. As we look up Albert Street here, the first Saskatchewan Government Telephones building there, the second Saskatchewan Government Telephones building there, and the current SaskTel building is downtown, which is where my wife works. That's an engineer. Leopold's Tavern, Specs. Usually I walk down that side of the street. Our Petrocan. Our Petrocan, the one where we most often buy gas. Mystery Mansion escape rooms. Used to be Derek Goldsmith. Derek Olson Goldsmith was in there and made my wedding ring. So it was actually made in that building right there. Thai Garden Family Restaurant. Despite its nearness, I've only eaten here maybe 3 times in my entire life in Regina. I don't know why, just never think of it. We always go to Viet Thai, which is further up on the other side of the street. Ah! Some crow having words with me there. Let's carry up Albert today on this side, because again, I tend to walk on the other side. Class Act Studios, where my daughter danced and worked over there. Now, up here, there's a coffee shop that was something and then closed and then seems to have reopened under a different name. But it doesn't have seating that I find comfortable. And in the wintertime, you get a cold blast every time the store opens because there's not a sort of airlock arrangement. So, Shireen Baking and Bistro is closed at the moment. There's a Blanco Cantina over there. That is open now, finally. And it's quite nice. It's really a great space. It's been a lot of different restaurants in there, but it's a great space. Except for the smoke, it's quite a lovely morning. There's a vibrant for rent in here, if you're looking. The Braemar. Och, laddie. You could get yourself a flat at the Braemar. If you don't roll your R's, you're not Scottish. I'm not Scottish, so any attempt at a Scottish accent is of dubious quality, I admit. This has been an empty lot forever. It used to be a bowling alley, I think. Keep waiting for them to build something. I think I'm clearing my throat largely because of the smoke. You can actually smell it today. So we do the alley today. Not very exciting, but different at least. We'll start down the alley. Until we find a way through the buildings. That's Credit Union Central on the left. North Canadian Orioles in the middle. City Hall to the right of the taller buildings. Oh, here we go. We can go this way. Open Skies Therapy in this building, says the sign up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, they are condos or apartments. I wasn't sure coming from that direction. There's so many sunflowers where they're taking over the sidewalk here. And plants are growing up through the sidewalk here too, where the cracks are. Growing in the cracks anyway. The horizon, their apartment building. I don't think that's a seniors one. That might be. This building, this house over here is interesting because of the rock pillars on the porch there. Stone pillars. And again, that's the North Canadian Oils building up there on the left. Go down the sidewalk here, down the alley again here, just to be different. Parking lot, really. I think that's an office building of some sort, not an apartment building. Another squirrel. That one's got something in its mouth. Across the street here is what's called the Nest, or will be called the Nest. Used to be the YMCA. Some sort of healthcare center now. And it has a gym in it I keep meaning to investigate. But I've said that several times now and still haven't actually investigated it, so I'm not trying very hard to investigate. They've been working on the sidewalk here. There's the old Y, soon to be the Nest. I guess we're going up to Victoria today. Or else take the alley. It's more of an alley day. City Hall again, directly there in the middle of the frame. Revenue Canada dead ahead. It's SGI building is the gold one. Saskatchewan Government Insurance. This is the back side of the Frontenac. Very interesting from the front, very boring from the back. And that's the Balfour in front of us. Very interesting from the front, very boring from the back. Both apartment buildings and or condos. Frontenac has a couple of parking spots. Garage parking for rent. But the one reason we never went into the Balfour here when we looked at it was because the parking is outside over there. We wanted indoor parking. Here's the back of the Balfour. I usually show the front, but this is the back. First Baptist Church across the street. Victoria Park over there. Knox Metropolitan United Church there. We do have to cross Victoria at some point. Again, there's City Hall, Knox Met. That one's going the other way, so I won't take that. First Baptist main entrance. Followed by the Land Titles Building. Most important building in town back in homesteading days. Again, the White Tower there is where we're headed. Saskatchewan Sports Hall of Fame is in here, among other things. See the sign. Look up, look way up. You see the front of the building there. Hotel Saskatchewan on the right, that's where I'll be for lunch. There's Victoria Park. We'll see the cenotaph in the middle when we cross the street here. There it is. Federal office building there, the modern, I guess, Art Deco, something like that. Hello, Miriam in India. Haven't noticed you on here for a while. Hotel Saskatchewan. There's the lounge right behind there. That's where I'll be for lunch. It's a Marriott these days. It's been other things, but it's Marriott now. It's always a nice view of the corner there. And we'll cross here, and then we'll cross Victoria. This is the Sask Power Building. So we look up Scarth Street towards downtown there. And the fountain's going again, which is nice. And half a block, and we're where we're going. My brother now has a condo in that building there, another well building. They live in Kelowna, but they keep a condo here for visiting family. It's his daughters. One lives here in town as a lawyer, and one is a nurse in Moose Jaw. They have grandkids here too as well. We're going in Brood Awakening. So I will stop here. Thanks for walking with me, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.